Belgian Glenn Verbauwhede is the latest addition to the Sundowns goalkeeping department after a successful trial period at Kloorkop.
I only became a goalkeeper when I was 14 years old. Before that I was a striker, but I was poor. I decided to become a goalkeeper, so it fits with my personality because they say you need to be a little bit crazy to become a goalkeeper, so about that they are sometimes right. Last year, my transfer to West Ham and to Southampton because I had an injury. I was never injured before, and at the moment I need to sign the contract of my life. I get an injury. Okay, it's part of the job, it's part of life. It was just at a bad timing because the season started, every spot was already been taken. I say to my agent, I want a new adventure. I want to play in another league, on the minimum on the same level like in Belgium. Then he came with the offer to come to South Africa for playing Sundowns. I did some research and I come here with full commitment. Why I chose for South Africa? Because if you compare South Africa to Belgium, first of all, it's nice because the day before I left Belgium, it was snowing, it was -13, and you came here, it's 30 degrees, so it's nice. And more the PSL is coming up and get more and more attention, not only in South Africa, not only in Africa, but especially also in Europe, because they talk about more, it's come more and more in our newspapers also in Belgium, so that's a good sign. And I hope it can increase on the same speed and level. I'm looking forward to play in the PSL.
Glenn joins the ranks of a very formidable goalkeeping department who've welcomed him with open arms. Siyamukela, Glenzito.
We have a good connection. I think you can notice that. We know also there's only space for one goalkeeper, but what's nice to work with Dennis, Wayne, Tella and Calvin, we make each other better because every day we put the level higher and higher, so we improve. It doesn't matter who plays, we only want that the club is playing well and we have good results. That's the most important, and we have a good connection and a good relationship, so that's nice to work in such circumstances. My strongest point is mentally. I learned when I played in Bruges. It's also like here, we needed to play, we needed to win the league, we needed to win the cup, we needed to survive the group stage in the Champions League. I'm used to feel pressure. I worked a lot with a mental coach, and I know if you're mentally strong, it's easier to perform also. Because sometimes you have a bad training week, but if you're mentally strong enough, then you don't need to fear what's coming up close to the game. When I'm trained, when I'm losing, I can't have it. I get upset sometimes, but 5 minutes later, I forgot already, but I want to win everything. That's something who's inside me, and I hope I don't lose it because it's something that I need to perform also. If you don't have ambition in life or a vision, then you don't belong in professional sports. So I want to compete with Wayne, and so far he's playing well. So I just want to give the best of me on training and make the coach it so difficult as it can be to decide. And I will respect his choice, even what it is. That's personally. I think for the club is next year PSL League and the Nedbank Cup. And even if we can win the top 8 league, for example, or the Telkom League, that's bonus. But I think we need to be realistic and work very hard because the PSL needs to be our #1 goal for next season. I hope we achieve that.
We wish Glenn all the best in his endeavors for greatness.